I've never seen the demand for precious metals even remotely close to what I'm seeing right now, ever in 34 years. Not even close, not by a million miles. And I will stick to what I've been saying on your show for the past 2 years. This market will define itself by the inability to source product when the music stops.
Welcome to Silver News Daily, your ultimate destination for all things precious metals. If you're passionate about the glimmer of silver and the world of precious metals, you're in the right place. By hitting that magical subscribe button, you're joining a community of like-minded thinkers who see the potential of silver and precious metals shaping the future. Buckle up, because we're diving headfirst into the latest news and updates. Welcome to Silver News Daily, your trusted source for the latest in the world of precious metals. Today, we've got a headline that's setting the financial world abuzz. The astounding prediction that gold prices are on the verge of an unprecedented surge, potentially reaching a staggering $3,188. This isn't just any speculation. It comes from Robert Kiyosaki, the financial guru behind the best-selling Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Kiyosaki is sounding the alarm, urging investors to turn their attention to gold, silver, and Bitcoin in these tumultuous economic times. But why gold? Why now? And how does this fit into the larger economic puzzle facing each of us in our quest for financial stability and freedom? Stay with us as we unravel these questions, bringing you insights and analyses you won't find anywhere else. And hey, if you're passionate about staying ahead in the precious metals game, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell for regular updates right here on Silver News Daily. Turning the page to the Kiyosaki perspective, we dive deep into the mindset of a financial heavyweight, Robert Kiyosaki. Known for challenging the status quo, Kiyosaki is advocating for a pivot in investment strategy. He's not just talking about diversifying assets. He's urging a fundamental shift towards what he deems real assets like gold, silver, and Bitcoin. According to Kiyosaki, the traditional playgrounds of money, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, are no longer the bastions of security they once were. Instead, he's championing these precious metals and cryptocurrencies as the keys to not just wealth, but survival in an uncertain financial future. So why this drastic stance? Kiyosaki argues that in a world where governments are more concerned with waging wars and managing crises than the financial well-being of their citizens, conventional investments are akin to building castles on sand. His message is clear. In an era of fake cash and economic turmoil, it's these tangible or decentralized assets that offer a lifeline. Here at Silver News Daily, we're all about giving you the tools and insights to make informed decisions. If Kiyosaki's perspective resonates with you, or even if it sparks more questions, let us know in the comments below. And don't forget, for more deep dives and expert analyses on the ever-evolving world of precious metals, hitting that subscribe button is a golden move. In this segment, Kiyosaki versus government, we're peeling back the layers of Robert Kiyosaki's critical stance against government and mainstream financial education. Kiyosaki isn't just a financial expert, he's a firebrand, challenging the very institutions many trust for economic guidance. His critique? A stark portrayal of a government more invested in maintaining power and status quo than in the economic empowerment of its citizens. Kiyosaki's view is that the government and the educational system are failing to provide the public with the tools and knowledge necessary for financial independence. He paints a picture of a system deeply entrenched in fake money, a world where hardworking individuals are trapped in a cycle of earning and spending without true financial growth or security. It's a provocative stance, one that questions the effectiveness of traditional job markets and investment strategies in a rapidly changing economic landscape. But Kiyosaki's criticism doesn't stop at government policies. He extends his reproach to the educational system, particularly financial education, or the lack thereof. He labels teachers and educators as bureaucrats, lacking the real-world experience and know-how to impart genuine financial wisdom. This, according to Kiyosaki, is the crux of the problem. A generation growing up financially illiterate, vulnerable to the winds of economic change. It's a bold and controversial view that has sparked debate and discussion among our viewers. What's your take on Kiyosaki's stance? Are governments and educational systems failing in their duty to equip us with the financial acumen needed for today's world? Dive into the discussion in the comments section, and while you're pondering these weighty issues, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Join our Silver News Daily community for more thought-provoking content and become part of the conversation shaping our financial futures. In our fourth segment, Powell's hawkish stance and gold price, we delve into the complex interplay between Federal Reserve policies and the fluctuating fortunes of gold. As the economic landscape shifts, the words and actions of Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell have become a beacon for investors, signaling potential changes in market dynamics. Powell's recent endorsement of a tighter monetary policy has sent ripples through the financial markets. His commitment to bringing inflation under control, possibly through further interest rate hikes, raises crucial questions for gold investors. Traditionally seen as a safe haven during economic uncertainty, gold's role becomes more nuanced in the face of these policy shifts. But it's not just the Federal Reserve's actions stirring the pot. The easing of tensions in the Middle East, particularly between Israel and Palestine, also plays a pivotal role. As fears of a widespread conflict subside, investors may feel less inclined to turn to gold as a security blanket. This ebb and flow of geopolitical tensions is a critical factor in understanding gold's current and future value. Next week's release of U.S. inflation data looms large on the horizon. These figures will not only shed light on the health of the economy, but also influence the Fed's next moves. As investors and analysts alike scrutinized Powell's every word and action, the gold market hangs in the balance. How will these factors converge to shape gold's trajectory? Will the metals price continue to struggle, or will it find new ground to reclaim its status as a financial safe haven? These are the questions we at Silver News Daily are committed to exploring. For ongoing coverage and in-depth analysis of these unfolding events, make sure you're subscribed to our channel. And if you have thoughts or predictions about gold's future, share them in the comments. Let's navigate these golden waters together. Welcome to Market Movements and Speculations, where we analyze the current trends and future potential of gold's market performance. In this crucial segment, we're not just looking at numbers, we're interpreting the stories they tell and the predictions they hint at in a rapidly evolving economic landscape. The recent trend in gold pricing has been a roller coaster ride, marked by ups and downs, influenced by a complex web of factors. One key player in this drama is Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell, whose recent statements have cast a long shadow over the market. Powell's uncertainty over whether current interest rates are sufficient to combat stubborn inflation has left investors and analysts on edge, pondering the implications for gold and other safe haven assets. Moreover, the global economic scene is providing its own twists and turns. We're seeing a fluctuating US dollar index, DXY, mixed signals from Fed policymakers, and an economic calendar that keeps market participants guessing. Next week's inflation figures are particularly crucial. They're not just numbers on a page, they're indicators that could steer the course of monetary policy and, by extension, the fate of gold pricing. On the technical front, gold's performance on the charts is telling its own story. The precious metal, after a short-lived recovery, is showing signs of consolidation. Analysts are closely watching key indicators like the 20-day exponential moving average, EMA, and the behavior of the 50 and 200-day EMAs. These technical analyses offer valuable insights into the near-term trends, but the question remains, can gold break through these technical barriers and surge to new heights? As we continue to monitor these market movements, we invite you to join the conversation. What's your read on the current state of gold? Are you bullish or bearish on its future? Share your thoughts and strategies in the comments below. And for those who want to stay on top of these market fluctuations, remember to subscribe to Silver News Daily, your compass in the ever-changing world of precious metal investments. As we reach the climax of our journey in the golden prediction, we focus on the electrifying possibility: could gold really surge to a monumental $3,188? This is a mere speculation. It's a question that ties together the insights of financial moguls like Robert Kiyosaki, the current economic indicators, and expert analyses from around the globe. Kiyosaki's endorsement of gold as a crucial investment in these turbulent times has set the stage for a deep dive into what the future might hold. But it's not just about one man's opinion. We're here to dissect the layers of this prediction, examining it against the backdrop of a global economy characterized by unpredictable monetary policies, shifting geopolitical landscapes, and ever-evolving market sentiment. What do the current economic indicators tell us? Inflation rates, monetary policies from central banks like the Federal Reserve, and even the geopolitical tensions across the globe. Each of these factors plays a significant role in determining the trajectory of gold prices. We're crunching the numbers, analyzing the trends, and listening to what the experts have to say. And speaking of experts, we've gathered insights from some of the leading minds in finance and economics. They weigh in on the feasibility of this $3,188 gold price forecast, offering their perspectives on the likelihood of such a monumental rise. Some express cautious optimism, citing the uncertainty in global markets as a potential catalyst. Others are more reserved, pointing to the hurdles gold would need to overcome in the face of tightening monetary policies and a complex international landscape. But what does this all mean for you, our viewers and fellow investors? This is where your voice matters. Do you see gold hitting these record highs? How are you positioning your investments in light of these predictions? Share your strategies and thoughts in the comments below. Let's engage in a meaningful dialogue about the future of gold. And as always, to stay abreast of the latest developments in this golden saga, make sure you're subscribed to Silver News Daily. Hit that bell icon so you won't miss a beat in the ever-exciting world of precious metal investments. Welcome to Silver News Daily, where we delve into the most groundbreaking stories in the world of precious metals. Today, we're zooming in on a potential game changer in the financial arena: the US government's bold plan to back the dollar with platinum, setting the stage for an unprecedented skyrocket in its value. This isn't just another financial maneuver, it's a move that could redefine the very fabric of our economy. Imagine a world where platinum isn't just a metal, but the backbone of the US dollar, elevating its status like never before. Stay tuned as we unpack this extraordinary story, exploring every angle from the trillion-dollar coin proposal to the global impacts on the mining industry. And remember, if you're passionate about staying informed in the dynamic world of precious metals, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for regular updates from Silver News Daily. Moving from the groundbreaking trillion-dollar coin concept, let's pivot to the broader canvas of global economics, where precious metals, including platinum, are playing a pivotal role. This week, as the world's financial eyes turn towards the annual gathering of global elites in Davos, a different narrative was unfolding, one that precious metal enthusiasts should watch closely. At the heart of these discussions at the World Economic Forum was the emerging idea of central bank digital currency, a concept backed by influential entities like the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. These digital currencies are more than just a new form of money. They represent a potential shift in how global economies operate, redistributing wealth and reshaping access to money. But as these technocrats lay out their vision for the future, the markets are telling a story of their own. Let's not forget, amidst these high-level talks, the real-world demand for traditional energy sources like oil is surging, defying predictions of a quick shift to alternative energies. This resurgence in oil demand, particularly with China's reopening, underscores the enduring value of tangible assets in our global economy. This brings us back to precious metals. Gold, a traditional safe haven, has been powering ahead, signaling a lack of trust in fiat currencies, like the US dollar, when it comes to retaining purchasing power. It's a clear message from the market. In a world of shifting economic paradigms, precious metals retain their allure and reliability. Now let's consider platinum's role in this narrative. As governments and financial institutions grapple with these monumental changes, platinum emerges as a potential cornerstone for new economic strategies. Its proposed role in backing the US dollar is more than just a financial tactic. It's a statement of confidence in the enduring value of precious metals in a digital age. So as we delve deeper into this story, remember, the world of precious metals is as dynamic as it is fascinating. And here at Silver News Daily, we're committed to bringing you the most up-to-date insights and analysis. Make sure you stay connected with us for ongoing coverage of this evolving story. As we delve deeper into the intricate tapestry of global finance, our attention shifts to a key figure in the U.S. financial landscape: Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen. Recently, Yellen found herself at the helm of a challenging situation, with the United States hitting its staggering $31.4 trillion debt ceiling. This momentous event has thrust her into a position where extraordinary measures are not just options but necessities. Yellen's response to this fiscal cliffhanger is a dance on a tightrope, balancing the immediate need to prevent a default with the longer-term implications of her decisions. She's employing what are known as extraordinary measures, a series of financial maneuvers designed to keep the government afloat without additional borrowing. It's a testament to the complex machinery of government finance and the delicate nature of economic stability. In our next segment, we'll explore the trillion-dollar platinum coin proposal in detail. Is it a gimmick, or could it be a stroke of genius? Stay tuned as we continue to unravel the layers of this fascinating financial saga. In this intriguing segment, we turn our focus to a proposal that's as unconventional as it is bold: the trillion-dollar platinum coin. This idea, emerging amidst the US government's fiscal constraints, is not just a topic of debate among economists and policymakers, but also a point of fascination for anyone interested in the intersection of finance and precious metals. At its core, the platinum coin proposal is simple, yet audacious. The plan involves minting a coin. Yes, just one coin, and assigning it a value of $1 trillion. This coin wouldn't circulate like regular currency. Instead, it would be deposited at the Federal Reserve, essentially allowing the government to infuse $1 trillion into the economy without increasing national debt. It's a concept that blurs the lines between fiscal policy and monetary symbolism. But is this proposal a gimmick or a stroke of financial genius? Critics argue that it's a dangerous overstep, a move that could undermine confidence in the US dollar and trigger inflationary fears. They see it as a clear sign of desperation, a signal that the government is willing to resort to monetary tricks to escape its fiscal responsibilities. Supporters, however, view it differently. They argue that in a world where monetary policy has become increasingly abstract, think quantitative easing and digital currencies, the trillion-dollar platinum coin is just another tool in the economic toolkit. It's a creative solution to a complex problem, one that avoids the political deadlock of raising the debt ceiling and offers a novel way of managing the nation's finances. As we ponder this proposal, it's crucial to consider its potential impact on the world of precious metals. Minting $1 trillion platinum coin would not just be a fiscal maneuver, it would elevate platinum to a symbol of national economic strategy. It would place platinum at the heart of a critical conversation about value, trust, and the role of precious metals in a modern economy. So as we continue to explore this fascinating proposal, remember that the world of finance is full of surprises and innovations. And here at Silver News Daily, we're committed to bringing you the most insightful analysis and perspectives on these developments. Stay with us as we delve into the sound money movement in our next segment, a crucial piece of the puzzle in understanding the evolving role of precious metals. As our journey through this financial landscape continues, we now shift our focus to a movement gaining momentum in the world of precious metals, the sound money movement. This movement isn't just a financial trend, it's a paradigm shift in how we perceive and use money, especially in the realm of precious metals like gold, silver, and increasingly platinum. The sound money movement is rooted in the idea that currency should have intrinsic value, a concept deeply embedded in the history of money. Advocates for this movement argue that precious metals like gold and silver represent real money, as opposed to the fiat currencies issued by governments, which are not backed by physical commodities. This movement has seen significant legislative victories recently, with a growing number of states eliminating sales taxes on purchases of gold and silver. This change is more than just a tax policy adjustment. It's a recognition of gold and silver as legitimate forms of money, not mere commodities. In this context, the discussion about the $1 trillion platinum coin takes on new meaning. It's not just about resolving a debt crisis, it's about reasserting the role of precious metals in the economy. By potentially backing the dollar with platinum, the government would be making a powerful statement about the value and trustworthiness of precious metals. This move could be a significant nod to the principles of the sound money movement, acknowledging that in times of economic uncertainty, the tangible value of precious metals provides a stabilizing force. This evolving perspective on money and value has far-reaching implications. It's not just about the markets, it's about how individuals and governments view and interact with money. As we navigate these changing tides, the sound money movement offers a lens through which to view the current financial landscape and its future trajectory. In our next segment, we will explore the current state of the platinum mining industry. This is crucial to understanding the complete picture, as the mining sector is the backbone of the precious metals market. Stay with us as we delve into the challenges and transformations in the platinum mining world right here on Silver News Daily. In this segment, we dive into an aspect of the precious metals world that is often behind the scenes yet crucially important, the state of platinum mining. Understanding the mining industry is essential, as it forms the backbone of the platinum market, directly affecting its availability, pricing, and ultimately, its role in global economics. Currently, the platinum mining industry is navigating a sea of challenges and changes. One of the major players, Impala Platinum, has recently announced a reduction in its planned spending, a decision influenced by the decline in global platinum prices. This cutback is significant, not just for the company, but for the entire industry and the economies reliant on it. It reflects broader concerns about global economic growth and a projected decrease in demand from key sectors, notably vehicle manufacturers. This reduction in expenditure by Impala Platinum, especially at operations like Zimplats, has ripple effects across the industry. It impacts local suppliers and the broader economy, signaling a slowdown in the mining sector. These adjustments in long-term projects, such as those related to environmental sustainability and renewable energy, speak to the industry's response to current market conditions. But it's not all about cutbacks and contractions. There are also stories of resilience and adaptation within the sector. For instance, Zimplats has a local enterprise development program supporting small and medium-sized businesses. This initiative, exemplified by companies like Turf Brick Molding and CTS, shows the mining industry's potential to drive local economic growth and innovation, even in challenging times. As we consider these developments in the platinum mining industry, it's crucial to remember that they are part of a larger narrative. This narrative includes the US government's exploration of backing the dollar with platinum and the sound money movement's growing influence. The state of the mining industry, therefore, is not just a story of supply and demand, it's a reflection of platinum's evolving role in the global economy. In our next segment, we'll bring together all these threads, from the $1 trillion platinum coin proposal to the shifts in the mining industry, to analyze how the potential backing of the US dollar with platinum could transform the landscape of precious metals and the global economy. Stay with us on Silver News Daily for this crucial analysis. As we culminate our exploration into this captivating financial saga, it's time to synthesize the myriad strands of our story into a cohesive analysis. The central theme we've been orbiting is the transformative potential of the US government backing the dollar with platinum. This move, if actualized, could be a watershed moment not just for platinum, but for the entire spectrum of precious metals and the global economy. Let's contemplate the ramifications of this unprecedented strategy. By linking the dollar to platinum, the government would be anchoring its currency to a tangible asset, a concept reminiscent of the gold standard era. Such a move could redefine the value and perception of the US dollar, potentially bolstering its strength and stability in the international market. It's a strategy that might also serve as a counterbalance to concerns about inflation and the devaluation of fiat currency. However, this scenario is not without its complexities and challenges. The integration of a physical commodity like platinum into the bedrock of a nation's currency system raises questions about supply, market volatility, and the interplay with other precious metals. Furthermore, the geopolitical implications of such a move are profound, potentially reshaping international trade and monetary policies. As we've seen, the current state of the platinum mining industry, with its own set of challenges and adaptations, adds another layer to this narrative. How would a surge in demand for platinum, driven by its new role backing the dollar, impact the mining sector and global platinum markets? Would this lead to a renaissance in platinum mining, or would it exacerbate existing pressures? In closing, the prospect of the US dollar being backed by platinum is more than just a financial maneuver. It's a symbol of the evolving role of precious metals in our global economy. As we continue to navigate through these uncharted financial waters, Silver News Daily remains your compass, providing insights and analyses to help you understand these complex dynamics. And with that, we wrap up today's episode. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey through the world of precious metals. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Stay informed, stay engaged, and let's continue to explore the ever-changing landscape of precious metals together.